Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'll be showing you a simple recipe for Bannock bread and a recipe of how you can use it to make a pizza, essentially. Bannock bread is a simple trail bread. It's made all over the world. The basic recipe for Bannock bread that I've come up with is self-raising flour, full fat milk powder and a little bit of salt. After that you can basically do anything you want with it really. You can put herbs in it, you can put garlic in it, you can make it sweet by putting fruit in it and have it like a sweet bread. It's so versatile, this bread, it's unbelievable. It's actually one of my now favourite trail foods. So what I'm going to be doing today is showing you the basic recipe for Bannock, and then I'll be making what I call a trail pizza. So the basic ingredients for my Bannock bread is self-raising flour and powdered milk and a dash of salt. The ratio I use is 3 parts flour to 1 part powdered milk. I tend to have 60 grams of flour, yeah, it does be accurate, there you go, and 20 grams of milk powder. This is one.I full fat milk powder. I got it online, but use whatever you got. Something like that. And a dash of salt. Something like that. Then you add a little bit of water, a little bit at a time, just to bring it into a dough. When you're out in the trail, I tend to not use all the flour at once in case you need to add a little bit more flour. Just keep mixing it until you've got it into basically a dough. So you've got something like that. Now once your dough is made up like that, you can just fry it off in the pan, split it into 2 bits, add anything you want, herbs, garlic, you can add dried fruit to have it make it a bit sweeter. You can basically add anything to this. Just keep it as it is. It makes a really good accompaniment to soups, so you can like have something to dunk in your soup. But what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you how to make a pizza. What I do is I get the cup and add, this is tomato powder. I got this off a company called Temp Meals. I was ordering some dehydrated rice and they were giving it away free basically, so if you get a chance, try and get some. But basically when you add water it turns into tomato puree. Another one I'd use is the Heinz cup of soups, the tomato ones, and mix it up in the cup, but don't add a lot of water, just to like a thick paste, and then use that like a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more, something like that. Just a little drop of water. What you want it to do is turn into like a, basically like tomato puree, a little bit more I think. There you go, so basically tomato puree. So also I have here is some minced garlic, some Italian seasoning, 30 grams of cheese. What I do is I get a little bit of olive oil, just a little dribble in the pan. Get the dough, flatten it out. I try to get it about the same size as my pan, sort of just spread it out a little bit. Something like that. Get your tomato paste. Of course you can add anything to this you want really, mushrooms, whatever you can find on the trail really. This is the whole beauty of this. Get your cheese. Just chunk it on there like that. A little bit of garlic. You can also add that into the tomato paste, it's not a big deal really. A little bit of Italian seasoning. Put as much what you want in really, some olives, do what you want. And then slowly fold it over. Ain't got to go mad, just there you go. So it looks something like that. Don't have it on a high heat, it'll burn quite quickly, but then just put your gas on. Oh, yeah, see, I've left it a bit, oh, a little bit too much, oh well. Like I said, you want to keep this on a low heat because it does cook quite quickly. Just flip it up on its side just to cook the edges. What I do is then, towards the end of the cooking, is actually turn the gas off, put the pot over it, and just let it sit there for 5 minutes just to let the heat keep cooking through without it burning. So give it 5 minutes and then come back to it. So after about 5 minutes it should be perfectly cooked. There you go, melted cheese. There you go, Bannock pizza pocket. Oh yeah. So there you go. Oh, can't stop eating it. So you go, Bannock bread and Bannock bread calzone. I suppose it is a calzone actually. It's folded, but I call it a pizza pocket. So Bannock bread pizza pocket. Thank you very much for watching and tune in for more recipes to come.